YouTube. That's so stupid. Men and women of the world. Human beings. Where am I going with this? What's up? The album was supposed to get rolling today, but there's one more important thing. You know, there's one thing that needs to be done before I can start doing this. My studio looks like a crazy person's studio. Fitting, perhaps. I thought it'd be cool for the 10 people or so who watch this to see a tour of the studio. You know? Get to see the real McCoy. You're gonna get a tour of the studio, but first I'm going to clean the studio. Here's what we're starting with. This is horrible. This is a complete disaster. My guitar's not even unpacked. It's gonna be hard to record with it in its bag. See, I got a teddy bear over here. I got Mr. Peanut. I don't use those for anything. Maybe one day. It's missing a leg, and the bottom one has 0 legs, so those are pretty much worthless right now. This has got to go. That's a huge mess. Well, here's some inspiration on my desk. Bo Pelini, he wants me to record the album, so he gave that to me, signed. You know, and Michael Scott also gave me the Fine Work Award. I can't be expected to do any cleaning without motivational tunes. I just Googled Google. I'm gonna listen to Hammock because it makes me feel relaxed. Am I getting a lot of cleaning done? For sure. Jackpot. Okay, I've cleaned up, put everything in a fancy spot. Here's what we have. Let's see. Posters, you know, inspirational monkeys, bands, and the floor is clean. The cleanest it will ever be. Also got a bunch of Christmas lights. Hold on, check this out. Is this even noticeable? I don't even know how well you can see this. But then we have one more. Oh, there we go. Let's see, that really brightens up the room. Alright, well now that I spent a day and a half decorating, it's now bedtime, so I'll give you the tour next time, which will be in about 5 seconds. So for starters, I thought I'd show you how I make the music in terms of what equipment I use. I've got my guitar here, Vox Valvetronics AD30VT amp. It's a pretty small amp. I got my pedal board and then some synth effects through the laptop, but that's pretty much it. And I loop everything through a Boss RC2. The synths in GarageBand go through this 1/8 cable. It goes right into the pedal and kind of joins the loop. So everything is looped and quantized, and the drums are on the pedal. It's all within the RC2. And then it goes directly to the amp, and they usually feed out to wherever I'm playing, just feed straight out to their mains. My guitar here is an Ibanez SZ320EX. I don't think they make these anymore. This was cheap. I found it at a guitar store. But with this guitar, just switching from the neck and the bridge pickups and everything, that's where I get a lot of my bass tones. I pop on this boost, and it's nice and bassy. So I've got a tuner here and a fuzz pedal, which this one's pretty cool. I make a lot of fuzzy sounds. It's kind of my distortion, I guess. But sometimes I turn the sustain all the way up, which is that's kind of fun. I've got a reverb pedal here that I usually have pretty high reverb settings on, just because it's how I do things. Usually I have it pretty loud, and I mix it with this delay over here. You got makes a nice wall of sound effect. And yeah, this delay, I've got some other cool stuff like this reverse delay that you don't hear the first note I play, but you hear this background reverse sound kind of wave in. And then I mean, you actually have to unplug this to use this 1/8 inch jack going into GarageBand. You can't use them at the same time for some reason. But then, you know, I just use the keyboard. I don't have a MIDI controller or anything, so, you know, just nice and obnoxious. Now, here's what they sound like when they're all on. Alright, now we're at the recording hub. That's a stupid name. I have an SM57, Shure SM57 microphone that I mic the amp with. That runs into a Focusrite Sapphire 6 USB audio interface, and that goes right into the computer via USB, of course. And I'm gonna record this whole album in GarageBand, which is gonna be pretty embarrassing. But you know what? You won't be able to tell. That's my hope. I'm gonna record the whole thing with one SM57. Maybe I'll use my condenser mic for some things, or I'll just line in from the back of the amp straight to the audio interface for some bass sounds and stuff. But otherwise, this is the setup. There you have it, folks. SpeakLoudAdvocate's first album, promises kept. Look for it this summer. Maybe I'll have a place you can buy it online. I really gotta set that up first. But if it's anything like this video, you know that new sound you're looking for? Well, listen to this! It's bound to be ridiculous. The album's gonna be awesome!